Chris Brown reacts to abuse allegations, again amid allegation. Before we begin with today's video, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Also turn on the bell for the latest notifications and updates. Make sure you never miss another video. In March, Chris Brown had another top 10 hit on the Billboard Top 100. 3 months later, the Grammy-winning singer was accused of hitting a woman during an argument at an LA residence, according to multiple media reports. We'll also be taking a look at his reaction to the ongoing investigation, so stay tuned to watch the video right until the end. With that out of the way, let's jump right into today's video. For more than a decade, Brown has been repeatedly accused of violence against women. The most high-profile incident involved his former girlfriend Rihanna, who became a poster child for domestic abuse after Brown assaulted her the night before the 2009 Grammys, and a photo of her face was leaked to TMZ. Brown pled guilty to a felony assault charge. In 2017, Brown's ex-girlfriend, actress Karrueche Tran, obtained a restraining order against him after she said he threatened her with violence. In 2016, a woman accused Brown of threatening her with a gun inside his house, though he was not convicted. Brown has also been accused of assaulting a woman at a club and a party. In 2019, Brown was accused of raping a woman in Paris. He was released without charges. Brown's reps have yet to comment on the latest accusations against him. Before Brown assaulted Rihanna, he was one of the hottest acts in music with a string of hits on the Billboard Hot 100. While public sentiment turned on him immediately following the assault, he has maintained a fan base and continued to sell records. The repeated accusations against Brown suggest he has not reckoned with his abusive behavior. His continued success suggests neither has the public. Abuse is an intentional pattern of behavior intended to help one person gain and maintain power and control over another person. Whether that's a partner, a friend, or family member, a stranger, or even a celebrity, said Deborah Vagens, president of the National Network to End Domestic Violence. An abusive person is the only person responsible for their actions. It's their decision to perpetrate abuse in the first place, and it's their decision whether they ultimately want to change their behavior and stop the abuse. But society can hold them accountable, and we choose how we respond to them and decide whether they reflect the kind of public figure we want to support with our time, energy, and money. Brown's most adherent fans, dubbed Team Breezy, have consistently defended him and suggested he's the target of racial profiling. Brown has occasionally used social media to defend himself. After a woman said Brown threatened her with a gun, he took to Instagram to lambaste the police, claiming every 3 months y'all come up with something. He also responded to rape allegations on Instagram, calling it false and against his character and morals. Brown's initial sentence did not hold him accountable. After Brown assaulted Rihanna, he was sentenced to 5 years probation and 1,400 hours of community service. Ruth Glenn, president of the National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, said the sentence was too light and communicate the gravity of Brown's actions. God knows what Rihanna experienced in the weeks and months leading up to that, the emotional abuse as well, but the physical violence alone should have resulted in a much stranger sentence, which may have helped him understand the severity of what he had done and society would not accept it, she said. White Glenn says the U.S. lacks a model for rehabilitating perpetrators, and there's a debate whether rehabilitation is even possible. She notes if a perpetrator has any hope of changing behavior, they need to contemplate what they've done. He needs to be held accountable in ways where he can reflect and make personal behavior changes, Glenn said. It's certainly not going to happen during probation, and particularly for someone who we saw was as violent as Chris Brown. Vagens said as an abusive person must be truly committed to acknowledging the harm they've caused in order to change. It's an intentional lifelong process to unlearn the behaviors, mindsets, and values that allow someone to normalize their own violence towards someone else, Vagens said. But why does Chris Brown always end up being accused of violence against women? Brown's exposure to domestic violence as a child and the role played when Brown issued a public apology after assaulting Rihanna. He disclosed that he grew up in a home where there was a domestic violence, and I saw firsthand what uncontrolled rage can do. As for the latest accusations against Brown, he has not responded yet. As an investigation is ongoing, we have no idea what Brown will be convicted of. Well, now you can see that Brown has been subjected to multiple allegations, so it would not be surprising to see his name being associated with another one. As you can judge from his last comment, he has found a good amount of excuses for being part of such incidents from time to time, and it even shows that he is not a bit sorry for his actions. He could have asked for forgiveness, but he made cross comments, which really does not make any sense in the context. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss any amazing video from us.